So you had the Pinto when
But
you
when
moved
I-
from
when-
Chicago to Omaha.
Yeah, I just had the one car then, yeah.
Yeah.
And then after we were in Omaha for a year, we just had the one car. And then she got a job, and then that's when we had to get another car. That's what.
And you bought the which one?
Then I bought that. I mentioned about a 1970 Buick Skylark.
Oh, okay.
That one there. That's I bought that used, and it was a little bit beat up a little bit, but not beat up. I shouldn't say that. It just needed. The paint was real faded on it, but I didn't care. But it ran like $1,000,000. Matter of fact, that ended up running as good as any car I've ever had. It was really a good car for me. So she drove that to work all the time.
The Skylark.
That Skylark, and then we even drove that when we went on our trips. The air conditioning worked better on that one than it did in my Omega, so we used to take that one.
So she drove the Skylark and you drove the Pinto for a while.
No, we had the Pinto. We both only had one car.
Okay. And then
I didn't have a second car until I traded it for that Omega, and then we just had the Omega for a few months, and then we got the second car.
so when you got the Skylark, you got rid of the Pinto.
Oh, Pinto was already gone. I traded my Omega for that.
Oh, when you got your Omega, that's when the Pinto went
Oh
bye-bye.
yeah, I traded it. Yeah,
You got rid of the Pinto pretty quick.
yeah, right. Yeah, after I was there a year, and that following spring, I started looking for cars, and then I spotted that Omega, and then I traded it.
What made you want to get that Pinto, that station wagon?
Well, that was when the economy was all screwed up. Gas prices, every gas prices were going up. I had that Oldsmobile then, that Cutlass, and that was costing me a lot of money for the gas on that one. So I thought maybe I would save some money, and I didn't know if there was times that we were in. So they were building these smaller cars then. They started building all those.
Yeah.
So I decided I would try that. A couple of friends of mine had them, and I thought I'll try it. But that was the wrong thing. I should have kept the Oldsmobile because it turned out that Pinto didn't do that. The mileage wasn't that good on it anyway.
Was that one of your first Fords since you were young?
Oh no, I had a lot of Fords. I had.
But you had Fords when you were younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after I'd been married, that was the first Ford I had. Yeah.
And was that one of your first station wagons?
And that was the first station wagon. Yeah.
Did Sue like the station wagon?
Oh yeah, it was just worked out good for the kids all the time. See, that's when you got into this family thing, you didn't worry about what your car looked like anymore. Is what fit for the family, yeah. Well, you could throw them in the back and all that stuff. And,
Did you keep the Pinto as clean as you did your other cars?
oh yeah,
You did?
Yeah, to make a difference.
Yeah. You still wash the station wagon?
Oh yeah. I cleaned everything. You bet. Yeah.
You were cleaning the station wagon too. Was that one of your first blue cars? Now you had a blue car when you were younger.
Yeah, well, with our first new car we had, there was that
Corvair.
Well, I wasn't married then yet. But when I got out of the service, I had that Buick. I told you about the '55 Buick.
Yeah.
Then I traded it for an Oldsmobile, used one, and that didn't work out very good. So then I decided to trade that. I found because this Buick that I bought I had my eye on that for a long time. That's what I wanted. It was back in '65 when they first came out with that, and then '66 it was the same. They didn't change it much, the same thing. And I knew what color I wanted. I knew everything I wanted. And I went to the Buick dealer, and there it was. And I got rid of that Oldsmobile because that was a pain in the butt thing. That was another car that didn't turn out very good. Bought it used, but there was a lot of problems with it. But that was one of my best cars I ever owned. Was that little '66 Buick Skylark. I bought that brand new.
Oh, the Buick Skylark?
Yeah, that's '66. Yeah, brand new.
What was one of the worst cars that you had?
A 57 or a '79 Chevy Malibu.
The Malibu was?
Yeah, it was yellow and it matched its color. It was a lemon.
How long did you have that one?
Oh, I had that I got it in '79, and then I traded it off in '85.
You had that one a long time.
Yeah, I kept it because I had to. There were things I couldn't, we were in a transition of moving here, and all that stuff was going on. So I couldn't do it any different, but I had the Omega then anyway, so then
Oh, yeah. Was it always broke down?
No, well, I can't. There's always something was going wrong with transmission. Went out several times. Rear end went out one time. Stuff like that. And it just seems like every time I get it fixed, they never did a very good job. So, but anyhow, that was the story of that one. So I bought the '79 Chevy when I bought it. I bought that brand new. And I telling you about that '70 Skylark I had, that used one I bought. I sold it to a friend of mine that wanted to buy that car. So then after I sold him that, then I bought the '79 Chevy. And so that was how I did all that.
Did you like the Skylark?
Oh yeah, it was a good car. And like I said, had a lot of miles on it, and it was it had showed some wear and tear, but it run like a top. So that's all I cared. That was just a second car, and I kept it up. I always washed it and cleaned it like I did everything,
Yeah. So, which car did you put the most money into, like the parts?
Hi, Merry Christmas. Are you being interviewed?
Yeah, sort of.
You're all official.
You guys could call it.
I know. Gosh.
He's been telling me about all of his cars that he had.
Yeah, that's what I heard, that you guys have been having lots of discussions on. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm learning all about the vehicles. So,
Okay, well, he's going to help me put the game together. And then we'll play that now.
So anyhow, that's the story of that.
so did you ever put like a lot of money into any of your cars, like add-ons and things like that?
No.
After you bought them?
No, just repairs, whatever needed. I
You didn't. Well, some of the
I
cars
didn't
you put.
customize them. When I was young, I always put those. That's something I always did with my. That was because at that time, young people would do a lot of things. They put duals on, and you put Laker pipes on. You do all that, fender skirts and crap like that. But
Fender skirts, but what did you say before that?
Laker pipes.
What are Laker
Oh,
pipes?
there were them chrome pipes that come out along the side of the car.
Oh, on the side of the cars.
Yeah, I had those.
Which ones did you put that on?
I had that on my '59. I had it on my '55 Ford, and then just a '55 Ford. I think I had that on, and I had it on my. I'm trying to think if I put it on, if I had that. I didn't put them on my Ford. I think that's just the only one I had it on. It was just a look.
So is it more for the look or the sound?
Just
or
look. You're supposed to connect them all, and then when you drag race, you open up the caps, and you have direct pipes, and you don't have any mufflers as the idea of them.
So,
I just had it for looks.
but you put on duals, right?
Oh, I had duals, yeah.
Now that's for the sound?
Oh, yeah, because you put I had two steel pack mufflers on that thing. Yeah, it sounded beautiful.
So that's like when you're doing your drag racing, right?
Oh, yeah. I made a lot of noise when I did that, yeah.
Okay, so then did you ever paint any of your cars? Besides the one Mark painted, obviously.
No, I painted when I got the the Ford, it had a white top, so I painted that red. I took the chrome off of it. It has ornament in the top, on your.
The ornament?
I took it off. And I filled that in, painted that all out. Took all the chrome off of everything. All it was just plain.
And that was the 55 Ford?
That was a '55 Ford. And
So you painted the top red?
Yeah, they make it all one color.
So it was red.
It was all red, and then I repainted. Well, then a guy run into me, and he paid for it, but I had it all repainted then, and did that, and so.
Did you, you know if Mom got anything for the cup game? Just cash?
Oh
or
yeah,
put in there?
she's got it someplace. Better, yeah. She's in charge of that. Oh.
Mom, did you already give her?
So anyhow, that's and then that 57 Chevy I had, it came with a black top. So I painted it gray to match the other part of the body. I did that. Other than that, I never painted anything. No. Always,
Now,
always in good shape. And
did they come with white walls, or did you put white walls on them?
oh, everything was in white walls in those days.
So that when you bought them, they already had white walls on them.
Yeah, all those I bought had white walls. The only time the 54 that I had, I at that time they had black walls because it just started coming out with white walls like that in that time. So I bought them what they call spats.
What are spats?
You take the white, you deflate the tire, do the bead out, and you put this white thing in the fits in the bead between the rim and the tire. You put the air back in it, and it sticks out white all the way around. We call them spats. I don't know.
So it's not white walls; it's something
Yeah,
else.
it's a white wall because when you look at it, it's all white wall now. You've got a white wall on your tire.
But it's something more than white walls.
Yeah, you added it to make it look like white walls. You added it on a black wall to make it look like a white wall.
So it's more than a white wall. It's like better than white walls.
No. It's because you didn't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money for all white wall tires, so you just did that instead.
Is that like a redneck white wall?
It could be, yes. It could very well be called that, yeah.
Or like a poor man white wall?
Right, there's another one, yeah.
Or a super value white wall?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that what your friends did too? Like, would you help your friends work on their cars, and would they help you work on your car?
I was more or less kind of did that all by myself. And I had some friends of mine who lived in Hayward, and matter of fact, there's one friend of mine, his dad was a body man, so he did a lot of work for me. That's why I was able to always get things done
Get
too.
things done.
I had a lot of connections in those days.
You did?
Yeah, with him, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, he used to help me out all the time. Yeah.
Did you and your dad ever work on your car together?
No, what I did myself, yeah.
So Delbert didn't ever work on his car?
No. He had everything taken care of, yeah. My dad wasn't a mechanic in that respect at all. Oh, no, I would change out stuff. I would, replace stuff, everything if I had to. I put, if I needed a new generator, I needed anything, I'd do it myself.
How did you learn how to do it then?
Just wasn't afraid to get involved. I was one of those kind of guys that just do anything.
Did you read up on it, or?
Well, in those days, didn't have internet. So.
I know. Yeah. How did you learn about it?
Oh, you'd ask. I had, I know all the mechanics in town and everything. I said, well, what? I need to do this or that. Now, if it was really something mechanical and I had to tear something apart on the engine or something, or a transmission, then I'd have them do it. But any of that little stuff, yeah, I'd change it out. I would put them, like when I put my 4-barrel system on and everything else, I did it all myself,
Mm-hmm. That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
You just did, in those days, kids just did things.
Yeah.
And of course, cars weren't complicated either like they are today. You gotta remember that.
Did you always change your own oil?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I did. There was another. I had a good friend of ours that had the Sinclair station in Hayward, so he helped me out a lot of stuff too.
Didn't you work at the Sinclair?
No,
You never worked at the gas station?
not there. I didn't. I worked at a gas station, but that was when I moved to Illinois.
Is that when you were married?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which one did you work at?
A Shell.
Shell, okay.
Maseski is what his name was.
What was it?
Maseski.
Was that the family?
That was his. It's what he called it. That was his family name.
Muskeski. How do you spell that?
Masiski. I don't remember how he spelled either.
Oh,
I just remember how it's pronounced. Masiski.
okay.
Bill Masiski was his name.
Was he pretty good to you?
Oh yeah, he was a good guy. Yeah, he was strict about everything, and he was. But if I needed to know anything about anything, he'd tell me. He taught me how to do a lot of stuff. So I learned a lot of stuff from him too when I worked there. Even though I just pumped gas.
Yeah. So now, when you were in the army, were you in the army? Were you like, did you work on like the equipment and stuff then, or what did you do?
No, not for cars. Not for. I mean, not in the army. I didn't. I did my own car though. But when I had something wrong with my car, I fixed it.
Yeah. So what did you do in the army?
I was a supply clerk.
Supply clerk. Like, so you were in like the supply office and stuff. So you like ordered supplies and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was in charge of our company, and I took care of all the stuff that we needed, all the laundry. We had to take our laundry and have laundry day every once a week. They'd bring it in, and I'd have a detail to take care of it. They rolled it all up, and I'd take it all down to the laundry, exchange it for clean sheets, and bring them all back. I requisitioned all the parts that we needed, all the shortages we had to have. I took care of all our inventories and everything. Oh yeah, I had a regular office job.
Gosh. So, like you had to report at a certain time and every day.
Yeah, and I went to work every day, just like by 7:30 I was in there, and I'd go home in the evening. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I fell into that deal. That was the best deal I could ever had. That made my 2 years as easy as I could make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now you respect everyone that works in the office.
Yeah.
Does Mark know what you did in the army? You know
What he did in the army?
Yeah. Do you know what he did in the army?
Well, I know he
Was in the army?
took Fort Hood,
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a supply clerk.
supplies. He worked in the supply
Clerk. Yeah.
place and
Yeah.
sold supplies, right?
I didn't sell them. I just
Handed them out.
handed them out.
Yeah.
You know, kept track of everything. Yeah.
Christmas is here again, huh?
Christmas is here.
Doesn't seem like it's been a year, has it?
If it gets too hot, I brought down the heat and I got the fan going. If it gets too hot, we'll open up the patio door.
I was getting hot for a second, but I mellowed out again.
Mellow
I was just going up and down the stairs.
Because I know
But
you
anyhow.
guys like it.
So did you ever drive any of the army equipment
I
around?
think I'm gonna sit right here.
Not too much. Yeah, we had a 3/4 ton and a half ton, and Jeep, and I didn't really have to because we always had drivers. I had a driver every time I wanted to go anywhere to the store. We had what they call country store, and that was where we bought all our stuff on a card, you know.
And they'd come pick you up?
And then
Like shuttle?
He just picked me up, and then we'd take off. The company clerk,
That's a gingerbread house. We made one of those, didn't we?
or I should say the company commander, used his Jeep and with his driver. So we used to always
That's
go.
kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to ride around that Jeep all over town.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
No, I had a damn good job,
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be kind of fun.
and that's kind of where I went with. I think that's because when I worked in Chicago and American, I worked just in the baggage service. But that was kind of with all that training and everything I did, I was ready to be something else. So that's the reason when I got back to home, I decided to go to be an agent. That's how.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
you're ready for it.
I was ready for it. Yeah. Typing. I had to type all my orders out and everything. So I was fluent on my typing and everything then.
You just weren't ready for the customers with their attitudes.
Yeah, the other reasons. I didn't have those, no.